Hi everyone, today I want to speak about how to bring the consistency into your yoga practice, how to live yoga sadhana, which means that we continue to experience yoga in our life on and off the mat. Because oftentimes we may have the motivation to practice yoga. However, motivation is not the only factor to keep the consistency. And so to make that happen, it actually is about the 3 areas I will introduce briefly. The first one is the motivation. So yes, you need inner desire, inner motivation to do and experience yoga. The second factor is about the availability. So even though we may want to practice yoga, sometimes we create these really ambitious goals of, okay, I'm gonna do yoga every day, 1 hour. And then we can hardly stick to it because to create such habit requires a lot of discipline. So the second factor is about making the steps very small, like starting very, very small. Can be only by sitting on the mat for a few conscious breath in and out every morning. So if you may have your space ready, it's way easier that you get called to your practice. And then each day can be really ridiculously small, maybe 1 minute, maybe some simple movement, might be just lying in Shavasana. Whatever it is, everything counts. What matters is the consistency. The third factor is about the prompt. So we need some hook which reminds us that we shall step on the mat. Now, oftentimes, maybe around the morning or evening time that we can create this space to come back to yoga practice. But that still might not be enough. So we need a hook. We need something that will remind us of, okay, now is the time, I'm gonna do it. So for example, every day in the morning, I go to brush my teeth. Like it's a habit I do not think about anymore. And then when I put the toothbrush back, so I complete this habit. For me, this is the prompt of stepping on the mat. And because brushing my teeth is already existing habit, putting the brush back to the place is a hook, is a prompt of, okay, now is the time, an anchoring moment of I'm stepping on the mat, no matter what. So even if you would rush, you would need to be somewhere, you just allow these few moments of arriving on the mat. And maybe the day after you will have way more time to stay longer, to watch some video or to do your own yoga practice. These 3 factors are essential. It comes actually from the Tiny Habits book. And they are really a key to allow us to build the habit. And the smaller we can start, the easier it gets. Because we start to rewire our brain and then it becomes easier and easier every day. Now to keep going with this newly created habit, we need to celebrate. So every time after you complete your practice, essential factor is to go into Shavasana, to lie on your back and to receive this reward, to receive the dopamine, to allow yourself a few moments of integration of the practice. And while staying in Shavasana or even after, celebrate your success, that you found the moment to come back to your mat, no matter how long it was, because maybe in the following days it's going to be longer. You celebrate the success of that particular day. I hope that these few tips are going to help you to bring consistency in your yoga practice. And if you wish to be supported even more, I've created the online yoga sadhana journey, 28 days of vinyasa, breathwork, meditation, and yin yoga. So you taste variety of yoga and you are guided on the journey of creating this new habit. Looking forward to have you. Stay close to yoga. Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste.